Hello, I'm really bored. It's 10 p.m. at night, and tonight we are going to be trying to recreate this anteater cake. Yep, this one. Okay. Alright, we have all our ingredients ready to go. Okay, we're gonna start off with our wet ingredients, our eggs. These are my last 3 eggs, unfortunately, so. Oh, this one's already got a crack in it. I know that was not very convincing, but I promise there is no eggshell in my eggs. Also, take a moment of appreciation for how cute this bowl is. Next, we are adding 1/2 cup of vegetable oil. And then 1 full cup of, 3/4 cup of water, not 1 full cup, okay. Okay, I just finished adding all the cake mix in the water. So next it is time to mix. Here we go. I'm gonna try and mix this for a solid 5 minutes until everything is all together. Okay, here's how our white cake mix is looking, and it is time to pour it into the pan. Alright, here we go. I want to get all of it in there. Alright, it is time to throw the cake in the oven as soon as it is done preheating. Alright, putting the cake in the oven. And since it's 6 inches, we're gonna leave it in there for about 45 minutes to 50 minutes and check back on it. And while I was waiting for that oven to preheat, I took the liberty to go ahead and make sure everything is cleaned and put away so we don't have to deal with any mess while decorating the cake. Alright, the cake is finally out of the oven and I'm letting it cool down a little bit in the freezer. Also, shout out to the silly little circus cake from last week. Alright, the cake is finally cold enough to be out of the oven. It is 12 in the morning, so let's do this. Alright, after some more looks at a reference image, I think we are finally ready to start trimming the cake. I don't have a knife, so we're using this pie cutter, as per usual. Having a frozen cake helps with this very much. I am not very concerned with what the top is going to come out looking like. Here we go. Oh, a really nice bake, actually. That's pretty rare that I get it so nice on the first try. So, here we go. The first step of our anteater is cutting this cake in half. And I don't know if I want to face it towards the camera or towards me. I'm going to start with facing it towards the camera. So this is what we are looking for. Alright, and now I have to look back at the reference image. So this is definitely my first time trying to mold a cake into anything. And this is looking horrific, but hopefully you see the vision as much as I do. But this is what we have so far for the anteater cake. I'm going to try and clean them up a little bit. Now that everything is looking a bit more cleaned up, slightly, we're going to go in and start with the icing. It's starting to come together a little bit, but let's see what we can do to really make this look like an anteater. My next step is going to be the fur along his back and the tail, and we'll see how he's looking after that. Just like the inspo pic, I've decided to go with a nice green color for the tail and the rest of the fur, so we're trying to mix together like a dark type of green, and we will be using a grass tip today. Now that we've got our piping bag all set up, it is time to go ahead and start doing that tail. Let's also ignore the way we are not doing the back right now. That is just too much for me. Alright, you kind of can tell what it's supposed to be, at least if you've seen the reference image. Our next step is to go in with a dot tip, and we're gonna go in on some of those details. Okay, so I started this stupid fucking project at 10 p.m. and it is now 1 in the morning, 1:25 in the morning. So let's see the final result. This is the most cursed thing I have ever created in all of my experience as a cake decorator. So here is the final reveal in 3, 2, 1. Here he is. He's so fucking cursed. I love him. Oh my gosh. I don't know if anyone would be able to tell that this is an anteater, but yeah. I don't know how long this video is, but I'm sorry if you wasted any time watching it to get to this result. He's cute though, I kind of like him. So, let me know in the comments or something. Do you think this was worth 3.5 hours of my time? I don't know, maybe. It's cute though. Thanks for watching.